St. John's University, nestled in the heart of Queens, New York, boasts a basketball tradition as rich and vibrant as the city itself. From its humble beginnings to its current standing, the story of St. John's basketball is a tapestry woven with threads of triumph, heartbreak, legendary figures, and the unwavering passion of its dedicated fan base. This comprehensive exploration delves into the annals of Red Storm basketball, chronicling its journey through eras, examining its defining moments, and celebrating the individuals who shaped its destiny. 1. The early years, forging a foundation, 1907–1950s. The seeds of St. John's basketball were sown in the early 20th century, a time when the sport was rapidly gaining popularity across the nation. 1907 marks the inaugural season, a modest beginning that laid the groundwork for future generations. These early teams, playing in a vastly different landscape of the sport, began to cultivate a sense of identity and tradition. While records from this era may be less comprehensive than later periods, the dedication and enthusiasm of the players and coaches established the foundation upon which the program would build. The nascent program navigated the challenges of its early existence, gradually gaining recognition within the local basketball scene. As the sport evolved, so too did St. John's, adapting to new strategies and styles of play. This period was characterized by a gradual rise in competitiveness, laying the groundwork for the program's eventual emergence onto the national stage. 2. The Golden Age, Carnesecca and National Prominence, 1960s to 1990s. The mid-20th century ushered in the golden age of St. John's basketball, a period inextricably linked to the legendary figure of Lou Carnesecca. Tornado Lou, with his trademark red sweater and courtside charisma, transformed the Red Storm into a national powerhouse. His arrival in 1965 marked the beginning of an era of sustained success, characterized by exciting, fast-paced basketball and a consistent presence in the national rankings. Carnesecca's coaching philosophy, emphasizing discipline, teamwork, and a relentless work ethic, resonated with his players and instilled a winning mentality within the program. He recruited and developed a stable of talented players who became synonymous with St. John's basketball, etching their names into the program's lore. This era witnessed numerous NCAA tournament appearances, thrilling victories, and the emergence of iconic players who captivated audiences with their skill and passion. The 1980s were particularly fruitful, with the Red Storm consistently competing for championships and reaching the NCAA Final Four in 1985. This team, led by the dynamic trio of Chris Mullin, Mark Jackson, and Walter Berry, became a symbol of St. John's basketball, embodying the grit and flair that defined the program. Their electrifying performances captivated the city and solidified St. John's position as a national basketball force. The success of this era extended beyond the court, as St. John's basketball became an integral part of the fabric of New York City. The team's games at Madison Square Garden were must-see events, drawing passionate crowds and creating an electric atmosphere. St. John's basketball became a source of pride for the city, a symbol of its resilience and competitive spirit. 3. Navigating change, the post-Carnesecca era, 1990s to 2010s. Following Carnesecca's retirement in 1992, St. John's basketball entered a new chapter, one marked by both challenges and opportunities. The program faced the inevitable task of transitioning from the era of a legendary coach, navigating the changing landscape of college basketball. While the program experienced periods of success, it also encountered stretches of inconsistency, struggling to replicate the sustained dominance of the Carnesecca era. Several coaches took the helm during this period, each bringing their own style and philosophy to the program. While each coach contributed to the rich history of St. John's basketball, the program struggled to find the same level of consistent success that defined its golden age. This period was characterized by a search for identity, as the program sought to establish a new era of sustained excellence. Despite the challenges, St. John's basketball continued to produce talented players who went on to achieve success at the professional level. The program remained a prominent fixture in the Big East Conference, one of the most competitive leagues in college basketball. The passion of the fanbase remained unwavering, providing a constant source of support for the team through both triumphs and tribulations. 4. The Modern Era, Building for the Future, 2010s Present. The current era of St. John's basketball represents a renewed focus on building for the future, establishing a foundation for long-term success. The program has embraced the evolving landscape of college basketball, adapting to new recruiting strategies and embracing innovative approaches to player development. The goal remains to restore St. John's to its former glory, competing for championships and consistently reaching the NCAA tournament. The current coaching staff is dedicated to fostering a culture of hard work, discipline, and teamwork, instilling the same values that defined the program's golden age. The focus is on developing young talent, recruiting promising players, and building a cohesive team that can compete at the highest level. The program recognizes the importance of its history and tradition, while also embracing the need to adapt and innovate in the modern era. The future of St. John's basketball is filled with promise, as the program strives to reclaim its place among the elite programs in college basketball. The unwavering support of the fanbase, combined with the dedication of the coaching staff and players, provides a solid foundation for future success. The story of St. John's basketball continues to unfold, with each new season adding another chapter to its rich and storied history. 5. The Heart of the Storm, Fans and Tradition. No history of St. John's basketball would be complete without acknowledging the unwavering passion of its dedicated fanbase. The Red Storm faithful are a unique breed, their loyalty and enthusiasm a constant throughout the program's history. From the packed crowds at Carnesecca Arena to the electric atmosphere at Madison Square Garden, the fans are the heart and soul of St. John's basketball. The traditions of St. John's basketball are cherished and passed down through generations. The chants, the cheers, the shared sense of community, these are the elements that make being a St. John's fan a unique and special experience. The fans have been through it all, the highs and the lows, the triumphs and the heartbreaks, and their support remains unwavering. 6. A legacy of excellence, notable players and coaches. The history of St. John's basketball is replete with legendary figures, individuals who have left an indelible mark on the program. From the iconic Chris Mullin to the dynamic Mark Jackson to the relentless Walter Berry, St. John's has produced a stable of talented players who have achieved success at the highest levels of the game. The coaching lineage of St. John's basketball is equally impressive, featuring legendary figures like Lou Carnesecca, whose impact on the program is immeasurable. His leadership, vision, and passion transformed St. John's into a national powerhouse, establishing a standard of excellence that continues to inspire. 7. The Future of the Storm, a look ahead. The future of St. John's basketball is bright, filled with potential and promise. The program is committed to building on its rich history, embracing the challenges of the modern era while remaining true to its core values. The goal is clear: to restore St. John's to its rightful place among the elite programs in college basketball. The dedication of the coaching staff, the talent of the players, and the unwavering support of the fans provide a solid foundation for future success. The story of St. John's basketball continues to be written, with each new season adding another chapter to its rich and storied history. The Red Storm will continue to strive for excellence, carrying the legacy of its past while forging a new path towards future triumphs. 8. The Impact Beyond the Court. The influence of St. John's basketball extends beyond the wins and losses on the court. The program plays a vital role in the community, providing opportunities for young athletes and serving as a source of pride for the university and the city. The players and coaches are often involved in community outreach programs, giving back to the community that has supported them so passionately. St. John's basketball also serves as a platform for promoting education and personal development. The program emphasizes the importance of academic excellence, providing support and resources to help players succeed in the classroom as well as on the court. 9. The Evolution of the Game. St. John's basketball has witnessed firsthand the evolution of the game over the decades. From the early days of rudimentary strategies to the modern era of sophisticated offenses and defenses, the program has adapted and evolved along with the sport. This ability to adapt and innovate has been a key to the program's longevity and success. The game of basketball continues to evolve, and St. John's is committed to staying at the forefront of these changes. The program embraces new technologies, explores innovative training methods, and constantly seeks ways to improve and refine its approach to the game. 10. The rivalries. The history of St. John's basketball is punctuated by fierce rivalries.